Alright, welcome back to part 9 of Nuketown Zombies Fallout Shelter Mystery. So here we're doing another recap, actually the second part of the 2-episode recap. So what I was talking about last one, if you missed it last episode, I'll link you in the description and as an annotation on the screen, is I was mentioning about the storyline and stuff, so that's pretty interesting if you want to go check out where Nuketown Zombies Fallout Shelter and the Nuketown Zombies map lies in the storyline. Well, you can go check it out in the last episode on part 8. So this episode I want to talk about the Fallout Shelter itself, the physical aspects, and like getting into the Fallout Shelter, like if it's a myth, if it's real or whatever. So at this moment, the Fallout Shelter and getting into it is pretty much fake. One of my friends, Mega Minecraft, I believe it is. I'm not exactly sure at the moment, but it was a while back when I was making part 6 and 7 of the Fallout Shelter Easter egg mystery series. He actually went inside the Fallout Shelter and it was kind of fake. There's nothing in it. It wasn't animated, and it was just another thing like a rock or something on the map. It's pretty hollow, and there's not really anything animated, just the cover and stuff, and so it's nothing in it. You can't get in at this moment. There were theories about how, hey, you know, the pack-a-punch on transit, well, if you look in it, which he did by theater mode and stuff with the dolly cams and everything, if you look inside it, you try to look inside it before it's opened, you can't see anything. It looks like it's not part of the map. Well, people were saying the same thing with the Fallout Shelter, but there's still been no way to get in the Fallout Shelter, and if they were going to release it as a DLC kind of opening up option unlock thing that you could do through an Easter egg, it's not happening, because I mean, if you would have unlocked it, you would have been able to see inside it and stuff, and there's been no way. Not even Trek has not even mentioned the Fallout Shelter, not even mentioned this map in anything. They haven't talked about it or anything. I mean, there's been 3 songs on this map: the One Mannequin song, the Teddy Bear song, and then we have the 115 song. Not the actual song, but I mean, you have to get the counter things to 115 and stuff like that. There's 3 songs, but that's as far as the Easter egg goes. I mean, there's the things on the sign, which I was going to talk about next, but you can't open the Fallout Shelter. Impossible. I've tried every weapon, and I actually have tried every single weapon, upgraded and not, ray gun, everything, war machine, explosives, ballistic nuts, anything you could think of doesn't work. I've already busted those theories in like parts 1 through 7 on my not taking the SMR, no way, worst gun in the game, on my previous series. And I tested all those guns, nothing works. I also tried a couple things with the generators, the switches, the power outlets, and everything. And supposedly nothing works. I mean, I've tried everything that there is. I've put tons and tons of hours in this map by myself and with friends. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's an actual Easter egg, or it's just there. Like, you know, I thought it was a Call of the Dead thing in part 7. I think I mentioned. I thought it was a little kind of Call of the Dead thing, where they have the characters in there. And I know Call of Dead is a whole Easter egg thing, but it's kind of like a mini version of the Call of Dead where there's actually no physical Easter egg, but it is an Easter egg itself by the fact that it's like Marlton's in there and it's some like theory thing. I don't even know, but at this moment I still think it's like a mini Call of the Dead. No actual Easter egg physical steps, though you have to complete it. But it's just there that Marlton's there saying, hey, look at this little Easter egg we put in that Marlton's actually on Nuketown. And that's all I think that Fallout Shelter is, actually. But who knows, in a later DLC they could unlock it or something and actually add stuff to it. So I'm actually waiting to see if they do anything with that. But at this moment they haven't. And they haven't released any news or any information about Nuketown at all. So I'm kind of I'm just like, oh, well, maybe they're never going to actually release anything. Maybe it's just a little Easter egg. But anything with like the steps and stuff is kind of open still. I mean, you can still possibly, there still might be a way, even though you went in the dolly cans and there's nothing in there, there could still be. I mean, that theory with the pack-a-punch is still valid. I mean, maybe we haven't actually gotten in there, so maybe there is something in there, which I'm excited to find out. I hope you guys keep testing, and I know it's been a while and there's Die Rise in and stuff, and PS3 players are still kind of new to Die Rise. So I don't know if you guys are willing to test it for me, but I'm pretty much done with this map. Otherwise, than maybe playing it a couple more times before Alcatraz comes out, or Mob of the Dead rather. I like calling it Alcatraz. I think that's a pretty cool name for it, for the prison map. Anyway, the steps on the board, that's a plausible possibility. It's a possibility right there. I'm not sure. I've tested it a lot, but I haven't actually gotten anywhere with it. Got the bike, the generator, and I don't know where to go from there. So if you guys have any questions or anything, leave it in the comments below. I'll try to answer to the best of my ability. And hope you guys enjoyed the Nuketown Zombies Fallout Shelter Easter egg. I think that's going to be it for this. And yeah, have a great day.